What is up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here. Today we are at John Lemaster Civitan Park, and as you can tell by the bright and sunny day, we're talking about glow. That's right. Subset of golf within golf, glow golf. You guys aren't ready, but if you're not ready, that's kind of probably why you clicked on this video. How you doing today, Bob? You having a good one?
So catch me if I fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Adam McAllister of Galacdisc, Disc in the Dark. Any other businesses in disc golf that you're running? Eat, Sleep, Disc. Yeah, like he running it all. Adam, grateful to have you on the channel, brother.
Thank you so much.
This is first time publicly on the channel because we were on Patreon for the Northeast Expo. Adam, how long have you been in disc golf at this point?
So I first started playing disc golf a little bit before they put this course in right here. That was right before I went to college. So I played a little bit in Tuscaloosa. Then it was a really long time. Probably about 2018, a buddy and I got back into it. Kids were just kind of giving me a reason to need to get out. So been going pretty hard since then.
I love it. I love it. Well, today we're going to talk about all things glow. For you watching, you probably clicked on this because you either play glow and you want to see if you're missing a product that maybe you don't know about, or maybe you've always thought about playing glow but you don't know where to get started. So we're going to talk about that. Or maybe you didn't even know glow golf existed, because I'm sure you come across that all the time. There are people that are so crazy about disc golf that they have to play at all times of the day. And that's where glow golf comes in. So we're here at Civitan. We're going to play. We're going to chat. It's going to be a great time. Ready?
Let's do it.
This one's 370 feet. I like throwing the forehand here from my boy Sullivan Tipton, but when there's cars in that parking lot and then we're throwing into a headwind, I don't like throwing the forehand because I don't want to hit a car. Oh yeah.
That was an amazing skip though.
I was going to say, you get the wind blowing and the skip gets crazy.
I usually throw the forehand right here too, but I'm not trying to hit cars today.
Turn for him.
Still may do it.
Turn for him.
Oh, that's a tombstone.
It's going to be a little muddy. That's
Yep.
fine. That's fine. So Adam, you got Galacdisc was the first business venture for you in disc golf?
It really was, yeah. Like you said, I originally started out dyeing discs. I realized not too long into my competitive disc golf career that maybe I wasn't destined for the big money that way, but I wanted to be a part of disc golf as much as I could. And from there, it just kind of led to a lot of other opportunities, some custom opportunities with discs and things like that. I got into doing some custom trophies. I've got a big commercial laser that I do patches, hats, all kinds of things that you can accessorize your disc golf gear and stuff with.
Come on.
I'll take it.
I want to do this like series a good bit where I want to go to like George Ward, which is our busiest course, and I want to like just stand on hole one and poll people for a bunch of different videos. Because like I would love to poll people being like, hey, do you know who Calvin Heimberg is? Just every person that walks up, because I think that when people watch videos, they like assume that everybody, yeah, everybody watches all this Pro Tour coverage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Also, Galacdisc War Spear. Hey, a 3 is honest work here.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Convenient transition here because located in the top of this basket, you guys can see this black bar on the top, but this is a disc in the dark light that lights it up, and it's solar charged?
Yes, this is one of our solar power basket lights. We have 2 different models. One's a rechargeable version, and it actually clasps around the pole, slides up underneath the band right here. That's what you see if we're ever set up like on tour or somewhere.
So this, right now you can't see it because it's doing this. When we talk about glow golf, we actually off camera had a moment where I was like, oh, Adam, do you want to film this video and talk about glow? And he was like, yeah. And I said, let's shoot for 10. And he was like, a clock? And in his mind, we thought we were shooting this at 10 o'clock at night, because that makes sense, because we're shooting glow.
Most of my business is done in the evening.
So showing glow golf during the day can be a little difficult, but yeah, let's head to the next hole and we'll talk about disc in the dark. All right, so disc in the dark, originally started by Neil and Julie.
Yep, Neil and Julie Cruz. Neil had shown up to play a glow round, and he's already involved with a lot of like high-tech stuff in his business, his regular job.
And then so you get connected from meeting him at an event, or?
So it was just kind of mutual friends initially. You know, I run just a bunch of glow stuff because I really love glow, and ended up meeting Neil, communicating with them through like email or something at first for a little bit. They actually sponsored a glow event that I ran, weren't able to come, ended up running another one a few months later. They came out, and then from then on it was just like, hey, y'all are who I need, and they were, hey, you're who we need, and it's just been smooth sailing since then.
We talked about that glow light on top of the basket, and I was like, so how long does that actually last? And you were saying that, especially here in the South, how long are they lasting?
Yeah, the solar lights, I mean, like these out here on this course that are pretty much exposed to the sun full day, I mean, they're dawn to dusk. You know, generally, when you hear glow golf, your brain thinks to go and let's all meet up at 7, 8 o'clock once it gets dark and go play disc golf. But the great thing about these is you can be out here late round after work during time change or whatever. Maybe you can't get out till 4, 4:30. Hour later, you throw a disc in the woods. I mean, where is it? But if you got a glow disc and you got lights on the basket, you've extended your game to, you know, 365 days, 24 hours a day. If you're one of those guys that gets up and goes to the gym at 4 a.m., why wouldn't you come out and play a glow round or, you know, get your day started?
Anytime you play this card, people walk in and be like, oh, I hate this hole. Because I was thinking it, and Adam just said it. So, like, this hole it's so simple, everybody. It's 250 feet. There's an island. You got to make the island. That's it. That's all you got to do. Some people try to go for the big spike hyzer over. Terrible idea, unless you have like a ton of power, just because I feel like you always get hung up in the water. Easiest place to lose discs, that right side. So I'm gonna disc up here. I'm gonna go origin, which might feel real risky into this wind, but I'm gonna go origin and try to flip it up and stand it up right at it.
Looks good.
Get down.
Oh, money. Nice shot.
If you go too fast of a shot, then you fade out the island on the left side and you still go to the drop side.
Oh no, too early.
Turn for him! Turn!
Well, we'll show you the drop zone.
To the drop zone. That's a strategic play by Adam. He said, I'm gonna show you guys the whole hole. So the RV traveling around the country, really.
Yeah, man. Not only has it been just a great opportunity for the business, but it's been just a really cool experience for me personally. We've gotten to go to so many of the Pro Tour events and other just like, you know, bucket list kind of things, and set up our own glow course and run our own actual glow rounds in tandem with a lot of these like big events that you dream of going to 1 or 2 of them in your whole life. And, you know, in the past year or so, I've got to go to handfuls and, you know, open invitations to come back, and plans, you know, in the upcoming season to be at so many more.
Oh,
Couldn't do it.
I thought you had the drop zone 3, which is, I mean,
they call this one birdie or bogey, you know.
Yeah, beautiful part about an island, guys. Take your relief.
Good too.
Wizard gang.
One thing about these solar powered basket lights, we don't have them out here yet, but we actually sell like a protective cage, a metal cage that goes over them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get them put up out here on these baskets before Mega Glow.
This is a tricky one because personally, I like to go like something stable, pull it to the right side, and let it fade back in. I carry several glow discs in my bag on a regular basis, but this is a Galacdisc dyed glow reactor, a little Pikachu action. It runs. If I was really good at spinning it correctly, it runs. So I just let other people do that when they get to hold it. Let's talk about glow discs first. So you're trying to get into glow golf. I think immediately people are like, oh, I've got to go buy a whole new bag, all new glow discs. Obviously, you and I both know that's just not true
at all.
So If you were gonna tell someone, hey, disc-wise, Disc in the Dark is rolling into town. You wanna come play our Glow event. What are you telling them, not equipment-wise, we'll get to that on the next hole, disc-wise, what should they try to look at or invest in?
Oh, that's a great question. We do get asked all the time. My advice and my general answer to that question is if you've never played Glow, the chances are the course you're about to play is the shortest, easiest course in your town, or some setup inside of a course to be easier. I would recommend having no more than 5, 6 discs, a small bag, a little side bag that you could bring. Putters are real important, and some mid-ranges, maybe one fairway driver. Something like that reactor is actually a really, really good disc to bag, and it's probably the longest disc you'll need for most Glow rounds, you know. And then, you know, you'll also see like a lot of Glow discs, especially Trilogy, like they'll run that moonshine and something and then not run it again, you know. So like if you want to get a Glow Vandal right now, like good luck finding one. But then if you do, you're paying money like it's some crazy disc that somebody did something crazy with. Didn't get it far enough out. Oh, how
I
did
really
that
thought you were
tree?
gonna miss that second one too. People get excited for their first Glow round, so they go buy all Glow discs. And Glow plastic generally flies a little bit more stable for lots of them.
Absolutely.
You go end up with this bag for your first Glow golf experience, so you're already out of your element, and you're playing with a bag that you're not that familiar with, and it doesn't go great, and you're like, eh. So there are stickers that they sell, right?
Absolutely.
Like I think you had on one of yours.
Yeah,
don't you have some stickers
I'm sure
on
there's
there?
comments. That guy's got stickers on his discs, but here's one. These, there's so many different people are doing different things now. These are actually some that we sell through Disc in the Dark that come in like pages of designs, and you can put them on your disc however you want. You know, MVP sells they have a brand of stickers as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain like there's been some kind of adjustment to the rules now that a tournament can declare night play if it's a later round, and players can actually put approved stickers on their discs.
Okay.
In an event.
So you can go stickers on discs that you already know how to throw. You can go Glow discs, but I love that idea of that 5 to 6 discs.
Yeah.
is nice.
Just trusting that war spear more and more.
Yeah, I would say one of the big things in choosing your Glow discs is I thought to myself the first time that I play Glow, I showed up with a Glow putter and a non-Glow putter because I was like, oh, I know my putt well enough. I don't need a Glow putter. I'll be fine. Oh, how wrong I was.
Yeah.
It took me like 3 holes, and the sensation of, even if I know this putt, like if I tried to do this putt with my eyes closed, right? Like I'm here, I got my eyes closed. Like that's how it feels putting in the dark.
And so much is like, if you're focusing on the chains and you got a putter in your hand, a lot of people will rely, when their eyes see their disc is when a lot of action happens, you know? So like if you can't see your disc, you're just like, it's like turning on a light in the dark. You know where it is, but Glow's come such a long way. I mean, it's available in every plastic type. So if you're like, I don't want to use a premium plastic putter to putt with, well then get a base plastic.
Okay, so Adam, we've talked plastics and like disc selection. Let's talk gear, because I think that probably to me, the price tag on discs, it's like, okay, if I really don't want to dive into the price tag on discs, I can go the sticker route, buy a pack of stickers for $5 and I'm good to go disc wise. But the flashlights and the halos and all of that, talk to us about options that if you were telling someone, hey, they're going to play, here's what's out there for you.
I mean, you can have a bag of discs this big, but if you don't have a way to make them glow, then they're no different than the disc you throw during the day. Real common ways to make things glow is with ultraviolet light. You see people using flashlights of all kinds. Before, you know, the big black light phase caught on, it'd be a glow around and some dude's got just his jumbo, you know, 1,000 lumen flashlight because it makes it glow real bright in the hand, you know. There's all kinds of devices. Like we mentioned earlier, the Halo device we have that actually slides down in your bag. It has a remote fob, so you're able to press it, charge the disc while they're in there. Instead of, one thing people don't realize is when you use a flashlight to light up your disc, like, yeah, my disc is glowing really bright right here in front of me, but there's usually 6, 7 other people on your card who, when you're shining a light, a very bright light through a clear disc, you're blinding them. And it on a
Yeah.
hole like this, when you're finishing up, you know, one of the toughest holes on the course, you don't want some dude just trying to make sure he's got extra glow and
No, I can't
sacrifice
see.
your
Yeah.
vision, you know. I guess this is partially still discs, but everybody's so focused on how bright is this disc in my hand. And one thing to suggest when looking for a disc, if you have the ability to test how long it glows for, or how intense that duration of glow is, that's a whole lot more important, because it might be just screaming in your face, but when you throw that disc, then there's 6 other people that have to throw that disc, and good luck if it's still glowing.
I think the best way to test the longevity of it is if you ever have glow discs in your bag and you come in for a round and like you go to set that in your trunk, or you set it, like for me, my discs stay in like the basement of our house. So when I come home, like I will set this bag down in my basement, and when I walk away from the dark corner they sit in, they'll all be glowing. So take them outside, let them sit in the sun for a little bit, and then take them inside, and you'll see. Just keep a track. That's a really easy way to test it right
Walk
there.
out your front door with a glow. 3 seconds in the sun is better than sitting there with, I mean, you can't make it glow brighter than the brightest it can glow.
Yeah.
So, you know, like,
Yeah.
it's max glow. Like, and the longer you put it on a light, it's not going to glow longer, you know?
Yeah.
So, like 3 seconds
What
in
a-
the sun.
what a truth.
The 3 seconds in the sun, bring it in, set them all out. Whichever glows the longest is your best glow disc.
Yeah, and there it is. All right, hole 17, 394 feet, par 4. It goes down past this big thick tree in the middle, and then it makes like a diamond eyeball shape, and the basket sits on the back side of that. So it is an RPG disc golf hole, because you really do choose your own adventure. So I'm gonna try, I have found the most success on this one, ironically, just blasting a forehand down there and seeing if I turn the forehand over and get up the left side, great. But if I end up in the right tunnel, ideal.
Oh, that's good.
And as long as it doesn't hit and flare like a billion miles, we should be able to pitch out and take a 4 at the worst.
Ooh, didn't quite get as far, but I think I got around the tree that I need to get around. Oh no, get through.
Little chip forehand.
Oh,
Ooh, just a little too wide. Left ourselves a little bit of a
looked
putt.
good.
That's fine.
oh,
Ooh.
hit the wrong tree.
These trees just keep popping up, guys. You're not ready for it.
Oh man,
Oh, I liked it.
I'll take the bogey.
That tree just making it so I didn't have the easiest birdie of my life.
Yeah, I mean it was
Oh, no.
coming right in.
Whoop.
Nice.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you didn't get to see hole 18. Couple of errors that ended up happening there. One, I forgot to pack batteries, like to switch off for the camera, so the camera was dead. And then second, for some reason, I guess I just had too many files on my mic. So Adam's mic still worked, but my mic suddenly stopped recording in the last little bit. So wanted to wrap up with talking about one of the biggest fears that I think people have in disc golf, or glow golf specifically, that we didn't address, which is losing discs. You're throwing these discs around in the dark. How are you supposed to find them? Between Adam and I, we've played a lot of glow golf, and I have personally never lost a disc in glow golf. And Adam said the only ones he's lost are ones that he's left out there on the course because he threw a couple shots and then like forgot to go pick it up. One of the coolest things, especially if you use actual glow golf, if you're looking around with a UV light, you end up actually finding a lot of discs, and some discs even have like a shimmer to them that you end up seeing in the dark. So it's funny, like on 18, Adam shanked one and was like, oh, worst case scenario, I just come out and find it tonight because it glue. So that's just a really cool feature of it. Adam is going to be hitting the road with Disc in the Dark following the Pro Tour. So they're going to make easier layouts of Pro Tour courses, find the easy courses in town for y'all to play so you can experience glow golf. And y'all, no one does glow like Disc in the Dark. They have rope lights that line the fairways. Like, it is so sick. So I hope this video has been helpful for you guys. Adam's socials are going to be located right here. You have Galacdisc that is really, really sick. And he does a fantastic job there. And then they also have Disc in the Dark that you guys can check out as well. So thank you so much to Adam for coming on and being a part of this. And thank you guys for checking it out. If you have any questions about glow golf, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And hopefully glow is one of those things that like a lot of people are actually pretty experienced in and really helpful for. So if you have questions about glow, feel free to leave them down below, and we'd love to discuss that with you guys. So as always, we want to say thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Please make it fantastic for someone else too. But for now, we're going to leave you with the birdie.